Slapped my cheating BF at the club, he ended up in a coma that night. I was dating a guy who was a bit of a player, but I didn't know that at the time. One night, we were out at a club, and I saw him talking to another girl. I didn't think much of it, but then I saw him put his arm around her. I was furious. I stormed over and confronted him. He tried to explain that she was just a friend, but I wasn't having it. I slapped him across the face and stormed out of the club. The next day, I felt terrible about what I had done. I called him to apologize, but he didn't answer. I tried texting him, but he didn't respond. I even went to his house, but he wasn't there. I was starting to get worried. A few days later, I found out that he had been in a car accident on his way home from the club that night. He was in the hospital in a coma. I was devastated. I went to the hospital to see him, but his family wouldn't let me in. They blamed me for what had happened. I spent the next few weeks in a daze. I couldn't eat or sleep. I felt like I had ruined his life. Finally, after about a month, he woke up from his coma. I was so relieved. I went to see him in the hospital, and he forgave me. We talked about what had happened, and he told me that he had been seeing other girls behind my back. I was hurt, but I was also grateful that he was okay. We broke up, but we remained friends. I learned a valuable lesson from that experience. I learned that violence is never the answer, and that I should always trust my instincts. If I had listened to my gut that night, I would have walked away from him and avoided all of that pain.